What's up, Mom?
What's up, homie? What it do?
My guy, man, always a pleasure to have
This
you check in.
this this is the only time I get to see you. You done got so famous. It's like, okay, we don't even come this way no more.
No, man, I got things going on in my life where I can't make. I would always love to see you, Big Rick, and a few other homies, my brothers out there. You
Yeah,
know.
you gotta come, man. You gotta remember, hey, we gotta have a little special thing because everybody's home now.
Yeah,
When Frankie got out, that mean everybody's out. Like all the G niggas from the '60s is out.
that's
Every
who I
single one.
that's who I want to see and meet Lunatic Frank, dog. We
Yeah,
used to talk on the phone for years.
everybody's out, man.
Man, yeah, good to see you looking good, man, looking happy as always.
I'm trying. Well, that's what I do, man. Hey, listen, you only get one crack at it, man. So you better enjoy it, because ain't no do overs. Ain't none of
Absolutely.
that. In fact, I didn't got back up in that gym. I'm trying to get ready for this hot boy summer. You know,
Hey, let me
uh,
ask you a dumbass question, man.
ask me a dumb ass question,
Have
man.
you ever smoked cigarettes and do you drink alcohol?
So I stopped smoking in 1979. I used to smoke cigarettes. In fact, I was smoking Cool Filter Kings. That was my cigarette at the time, my cigarette of choice. As far as I go, yeah, I smoke. I smoke. I drink Casamigos Reposado. That's my drink. I'm a tequila guy,
Yeah, man. Whatever you doing, man, you looking good doing it.
and I got a minimum of two drinks when I go out.
Smart man,
And
smart
so,
man,
I'm more of a weekend drinker. Monday through Fridays, I'm trying to stay sober.
smart man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
I,
know that. You didn't see me with the cup.
yeah. I seen you with a cup, but sometimes you just have a drink because you out.
Yeah,
Sometimes you drink every time you go out. Who knows? But
yeah. So
I
just
didn't.
to keep you updated on the ladies, so you know we got smashed today in basketball
Oh, by the Harlems.
by the Harlems, man. They took us down, man. I
Hmm.
couldn't make I couldn't make it to the park because I had other obligations, but yeah, they. In fact, I heard they did it twice, not once but twice.
Well, look at the bright side of things. Just like me, from here moving on, you can always say, I ain't never been there when the 60 lost a basketball game.
Well, I took mine to the baseball field, so I know we undefeated in that.
Right, 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 right.
That's one thing I know that we do play. We breed them. I mean, we got a few ballers when it comes to the hoop. I don't know if they played today or not. I don't know exactly who I was on the court, but it was cool though, from my understanding. Nice environment, a lot of love.
Hey, somebody just pointed something out, Monk. He
What's
said
that?
you said a two drink minimum. Did you mean maximum?
Yeah, two drink max. Yeah. To see, that's what we need. See, we need people like that on our team to correct us when we speak out of turn. I was
Hmm.
speaking in error. Yeah, I have a two drink maximum.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
I might have that third one depending how the night is going. But I
Hmm.
try to keep it at two.
Hmm. Yeah, Bam. Frank is out. Frank been out for how long, Monk?
Frankie been out about a month now.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
seen him
man.
the other day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to connect with him tomorrow.
Yeah, I seen y'all took a couple of pictures. I was like, oh, he home. The first picture I seen of him, I was like, man, this nigga look crazy, like he off Thorazine. So I
Well,
was a
he's
little
happy.
worried.
He's
Huh?
happy. Look, you'll be happy too after being in captivity like that for all them years. You
Yeah,
know,
but the second time I seen pictures of y'all together, I was like, okay, Frank looking good. He looking like a homie.
yeah. It's a process. When you're making that transition into the world. Look, it took me like a couple of years, believe it or not, just to learn how to dress. Like
Man,
really to be
mom,
a part of
stop.
the time.
Knock it off, mom. You
Oh
came
man,
on smooth as ever.
I was looking like the real bozo, man. I looked at
No,
some
you
of my
was.
pictures from back in the day, man. I
Mom, you
really
came.
was looking like that. Listen, I was cross dressing with the Nikes and the Adidas. I was doing all the clown stuff. In other words,
Man,
hey,
you,
it was a real shit show.
man, you make Adidas look fly, man. You was looking
Boy,
like LL Cool J or Run DMC, man.
I don't know about that. I'm a rapper, but not that type of rapper.
Hey, Mom,
Hey,
do you remember that time in Tallahassee we took a picture and you had one of your pants legs rolled up?
I still got that.
Hey, somebody said, I think it was Sticky, or somebody said, "Man, you looking like LL Cool J." You was mad as I didn't think that was disrespectful, man. I thought you was cool.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. But I see Chappelle. I be hanging out with Chappelle too sometimes. He out here doing good for himself.
Yeah.
Like most cats, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I was listening. I wasn't listening, but I seen what you were. I think you had spoke about it. I was just talking about how some people are successful, and then you have those who like never succeed or whatever it may be.
mm,
And you got to just listen. If you really think about it, it's like success is an individual thing, right? Because we
mm,
measure our success based on our own life experiences and things of that nature. And so, like, if you was to ask me about my personal life, then I would tell you that I believe that I've lived a successful life because I'm where I want to be at this point in my life.
mm.
And so that incorporates everything that came, like with the past and all that. It's like with people, I wish I could have did this or I wish I could have did that, and like I try not to live like that because you just don't know. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's almost like when you take the process, like I wish I would have never went to jail. Yeah, but I probably would have got my brains blew out, right?
That's
Uh,
what I said.
I probably would have been a crackhead.
Mm,
Like all type of stuff could have came into play. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? But that's just part of the course. That's just part of your course and the journey that you take, into making you who you are today. As long as you where you want to be in your life at this time and at this moment, then that's success. So, and even if it's the dude that's still out there, in the streets doing his thing, right? If that's what he wants to do and that's where he's at, then for him, he's living a good, successful life because that's all he knows at this time in his life.
mm.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, yeah. That'll make for a real good a program, a good hour talking about that. I personally feel like, man, I'm nowhere near success because I got a higher level of thinking. But I will say I've had some great times in my life, man. I had some really great years, and I never regret my bad years. That's just like you said, that's part of the path in this life.
Yeah, but see, yeah, and then it's like, so when you say like you really wouldn't see yourself as a success, but if you think about it, here's the thing. So when you progress through life, remember you have to set goals for yourself. And the thing is, because you're a lifelong learner, you're always setting goals. So once you knock down one goal, see now I got another goal to knock down. And I knock down one goal,
Mhm,
I got another goal to knock down. In
mhm.
order to knock down those goals, you have to succeed. You see what I'm saying? You can't get to the next step until you conquer that step right there.
Right.
Right? And ain't no skipping those steps. We've already learned that. You
Yeah,
can't skip the process.
absolutely.
That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like when you look at just say look at how I live today. I get up and go to work 5 days a week. Had I knew that I was going to be doing this right now, then yes, I probably would have done that, right? When I was like 20, 21, like in my 20s, well, just before I left when I was 17. But I would have been doing that in my early years in life. But you
Mhm.
remember what I said is because, but I didn't know that. Like my
Right.
mind didn't think like that because why? Because I wanted to succeed in being a gangbanger, right? That's how I was seeing my success, right? The epitome of being a real gang member. And if I go through that process the way that you're supposed to go through it, then I've succeeded. And my life is a success,
Mhm.
right? Now, I will evolve after that, like we all do. Not all of us, but a lot of us evolve after that. And so you lived a successful life in many different areas. You as look as a parent, as a spouse, as a friend, any of that. So I'm just rambling now. I ain't seen you
Well,
in a
no,
minute.
it's all good, man. Just for you blessing the platform is enough.
And,
Let me.
and whoever that was that asked about my Cowboys, tell them absolutely not. We will not be doing anything this year. We blew the last 2 years. Our window was open last year and the year before last. We blew it when we didn't go get Derrick Henry. We then turned around and made the Bozo mistake, and we brought Zeke back, which I have no issue with Zeke. However, if we was gonna bring Zeke back, then I'm trying to understand why didn't we use
Oh shit! I think his service went out. Well, that's it for Mum. I think his battery died. That might be why he had 6 minutes. Mum, your Wi-Fi is out, man. But we thank you for coming on, man. We appreciate it. If you come back, that's a bonus. If not, man, we love you, homie. They say, Mumpy, you got your goals together, but your Wi-Fi is trash. Little Mump, okay. Eddie Boy said Little Mump never did no time, which I didn't think he did, but in prison. So yeah, this is more than likely that's the Mump, man. That dope golf hat Mump. Mump had a golf hat on. I didn't even notice his golf hat. Here we go.
No,
Yeah,
it ain't my Wi-Fi. People was calling me, man. I just got bombarded with a few calls.
oh, I hate when that happens.
Hey, no, hey, little Monk went to the pen.
He did?
Yeah, little Monk went to the pen with Shyster now
Oh, I didn't know that. He
and
was
Doe.
on, yeah, he was on that case. I didn't know he went to prison though.
Yeah, he did a few years.
Uh
Yeah.
uh quick question. Ask Mumpy to tell the story on how he found Poochie and gave him the name Lil Mump.
Well, I didn't find. Let's understand this. I did not find Poochie. I did not find him. Poochie found himself. He was already in the hood. He was a little homie, a genuine. In fact, he's one of the first generation little homies. Him, Petey Wack, Mad was one, Kid Rock was one. So they was all cut from that cloth, right? And so what happened was Lil Mump started hanging out with me real tough. Me, him, and Petey Wack, we would hang out, go do things together. We would go to the skating ring, just all type of stuff. And it's not that I gave him the name. What happened was when I got gunned down and then got incarcerated, he chose, because he had such a high level of respect and love for me, and he liked how I represented myself within the hood. He chose to carry on that lane to keep that love going within our neighborhood, and so that's how that went about. But no, he was always Poochie. I didn't. I don't get none of that. I don't get the credit for his name. I don't get the credit for his reputation. I don't get none of that. He did all that on his own. I was just a good example to him as a big homie. That's all that was.
Oh, that's a pretty good story. I see you show love to him every single year at
That's
his
my
grave.
guy.
My drip, no touch, no feelings. I love this life, this how we live. I done felt a lot of pain, but that's my business. With no drills and getting my drip, no touch, no feelings. I love this life, this how we live. I done felt a lot of pain, but that's my business. With no drills and getting no snitching. Throw a couple hoes, probably rich, I was basic. I just think and move, I ain't got no patience. 30 RP, I'm perky wasted. Trust no nigga, I guess I'm racist.
Right.
That's my guy, man. See, one thing about me, I genuinely love my homeboys. Like, I have no issues with nobody from the hood at all. I love my homies. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't like I try not. Here's my thing, and I remember I told you this in the past. It's almost like when you grow up in life and you do things. If you can find it within yourself to give someone outside of your community, outside of your family, outside of your neighborhood a pass or a break, then God damn it, you can give your own a break. That doesn't make sense to me. That I can give another nigga a pass, but I can't give my homie a pass. See, that don't like even like balance with me, man. So like I love mine. Before I get into an argument, nigga, I'm walking away. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll be okay.
Only two people have ever told me that. You and Peanut. Peanut says it to me all the time, man.
Yeah. And that's the homie. I love that motherfucker. And he
Yeah.
stay lacing me.
Yeah.
Stay lacing me. Why wouldn't I listen to him?
Before you came on, you probably heard me talking about it. Constructive criticism from a real homie, man, that's the
Yeah.
best love you can get.
Yeah. And he gives it to me every day. You know what his main criticism about me is?
What's that?
He don't like me wearing S hats. He don't like me wearing anything that symbolizes like with the NY. And I get it, I understand it, right? But it's not like I don't rock those things because I'm banging. I don't rock them anything. I just rock them. Okay, listen. If I got this song, right? The reality is this: when somebody see me, oh, that's old boy. He from the '60s. You see what I'm saying? That's just the reality. That's just the reality of it. It's not like, oh, that's old boy and he banging. It's not like, oh, that's old boy and he tripping. But that's how people are going to identify me if that's how they know you.
Right.
It's like a person who wouldn't know me, they just like they would identify me in another form. So but yeah, but I'm learning to get away from it.
Yeah, I'm still stuck in that. Peanut tells me that all the time. Like, man, look what you got on, man. Put a button-up shirt on. But that
Yeah,
ain't my style, man.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, as we get older, I mean, we got kids and grandkids. I mean, we could dress a little better, but I think you dress excellent though,
I
man.
try.
Regardless,
I'm a bum right now.
I mean, you gonna make anything look
I
good.
try to. I think I'm cool now. I do. Look, I dress like this sometimes. Sometimes I find myself doing this old crazy shit. I'm
Yeah,
still trying to understand what this is about, but I do that old dumb shit
you
sometimes.
you know what it's about. Monster Cody said you used to come through with the hood.
No, I was probably wearing my perm, man. I was wearing my fly. I was a fly. I had a perm back then. I used to like to keep them rollers in my hair, man. I had to keep them plastic rollers up in my stuff.
Man, I don't know. Monster Cody said you was a known shooter with your
That
hood
was
over
my
your
guy, man. I had a lot of love for that dude, man. That was my guy, I
head.
watched him from a little cat, so
Yeah.
I got a different perspective of him. So
Well, you know
and my
all
love, I don't allow my love for people to change based on someone else's situation. It had nothing to do with me. You
right,
know, I got to keep mine legit. If they want to trip on me, hey, you can trip on me. I'm not tripping. I'm
right.
not doing it.
Yeah, my brother taught me that. He taught me, man, we don't turn on our friends. Stay out of that.
Yeah,
I was a youngster when he told me that.
yeah,
I'm in Sacramento. Hey, they say you was in Folsom back. I mean, Soledad back in the day.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I did 2 tours in Soledad.
the Poochie hang on Arlington at Big Rick's house.
Of course, who didn't back then? If you listen, if you cut from a certain cloth, who wasn't on the AG block? You got to remember, it's only certain blocks you hung out on. It's either AG block or the Dime. Like them was the two dominant blocks during that time. Like it expanded, like dudes started hanging out on Madden, West Bully, Bryanhurst, and all that. But like in its inception, you was either on the AG block or you was on the Dime. And as you know, everybody had to have been to the Dime. You had to report to. That's like saying I never went to a meeting at 59th,
Mhm.
but I'm of a certain age. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't come telling me you like in your late 40s, 50s, and early 60s, nigga. And you ain't never been to no meeting at the Nine. You ain't never been on the Dime block. You never hung out with AG. We gotta talk about that.
You got a good Daryl Strawberry story?
Absolutely not.
His brothers, though, right?
Huh?
His brothers, you know his brothers real well,
Oh
right?
no, I know the whole family real well. The
Yeah.
whole fam, the whole entire fam bam.
Mhm.
You know, yeah. I spent most of my time, of course, with Ronnie. You know,
Right, right.
and,
Ronnie.
I'm trying to figure. I think Ronnie was a far better baseball player than Durrell. You would have to have seen
Yeah,
him to know that, but Ronnie was far better. But
yeah.
Ronnie,
I remember you and Moody was telling me that.
yeah, but Ronnie wanted to hang out with the Crips.
Mhm.
You know how that go. Like I said, Keto Rock was like that. Keto Rock was a hell of a baseball player. He wanted to
Mhm.
hang out with the homies.
Mhm.
Holly Rock was a hell of a football player. He wanted to hang out with the homies.
Mm.
These cats was like all Americans.
Mm.
You know,
That would be a deep ass documentary. I'm not talking about no interview with my camera. I'm talking about real documentary on the '60s and even other sets in LA. But the
oh man,
'60s,
I
how
mean,
many stars chose to go the gang route?
we talk about that all the time, man.
Man, that would be a bomb documentary, bro.
We talk about that all the time. It's like, if you just only knew, man. And like you say, that's like in every community, man. Like in every hood, cats got stories about their homeboys that really could have made it in all type of fields, and not just sports, but just with their pure intellect. Like really, really could have done stuff and accomplished things, but hey, the streets was calling. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to remember, there was a time that when you didn't have certain examples, right, to follow. Like it's almost like if you look at it now, like, so the younger generation, see, they actually can see dudes who actually went to prison, bruh, and gave a whole lot of their life, right? Like wasted away up in there, right? So now you have a good example. Like, man, I ain't trying to do that. Like a good example, because that's the end of that. Because you remember, that's what they say. That's what it gets you: either prison, right, or it gets you death.
Mm-hmm.
If you just continue that course. Of course, we
Mm-hmm.
know we all got to die, and that's what, but that don't mean I have to put myself at risk. That's all, because like you say, we already know what our best thinking got us, right,
Mm-hmm.
back in the day. So that means you got to change your way of thinking. Start
Right.
thinking about the things that you think about.
Yeah, if you don't change your way of thinking, you stuck being a teenager.
Yes, you are. As they say, the Peter Pan syndrome. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but
not gonna hold you, Mom. I'm
yeah,
thankful that you
yeah.
stopped through.
I gave you double. I gave you double the 6 minutes that I have for you because
And
I'm actually I'm in the process of doing something. Like I just got back in town. I was out of town for a minute,
mm,
and then I had to take mom to the hospital. She wasn't feeling too good, so
oh man.
I had to take care of that. But other than that, all is good on my end, man.
Yeah, well, my prayers are with her and the
Oh yeah,
family, man.
it's solid. She
Hey,
remember you. She remember you. She asks about you.
she probably like, why that nigga ain't been back over here?
Yeah, I remember you was the youngest cat that came over there the first day I got out,
hmm
right? And so
hmm
I appreciate that because I remember who was there when I first came home,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
and you was
remember.
at the house. So I
hmm
remember that. I appreciate that. And
Oh man, come
she
on, Mom.
remembers that because that's how she looks at that. It's like who was there. That's how and that's how any parent looks at stuff. Like
Right.
they think about it like, okay, well, who was there? And so it shows that they have some type of true concern or appreciation or whatever it be. So
Well, Mom, I don't know if she remembers because me and her never talked
you
about
didn't
it. But
have to talk. She remembered that she remembered everybody that was like what they dressed and what they had on and everything.
now, see, Mom, you usually respectful and don't cut people off. You usually listen and think before you speak. What I was talking about was when my mother passed, your mother sent me a condolence card in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was wondering if she remembers that.
I
You
don't
know,
know if
y'all
you remember. I'm
stand
gonna
up.
ask her. I
Yeah.
will ask her
Yeah.
because she's very much into that. Like when Mark Moody mother got sick, she used to go over there and she would sit up with Mark's mother.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I miss Mark's mom. Well, go
yeah,
on, man. I'm appreciative that you came on the show, man.
yeah. You be good, boy. Be safe. Like I said, I'll be out your way, and hopefully about at least within the next 3 weeks.
All right.
Okay, that's my plan.
After 3 weeks, I'll be headed to
Yeah.
Houston. But so hopefully I'll see
You
you
going
then.
where?
To Houston.
Houston. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't made Houston yet. I've been a few places and I haven't did Houston yet.
We got to catch a Dodger game next year out of town, man.
We will. We will.
All right.
But
Mahalo,
you
man.
be good. Salute. Hey, I got one of these for you when I see you, boy.
Oh, thanks, man.
You
That
don't get
motherfucker.
you get this kind. You don't get the other kind. You get this kind.
All right. All
You
right.
know.
Good looking. All right, bro.
Homie. You be good, man. Give my love to everybody. Stay solid.
All right. You
If
too.
you
Hey.
see Creep, tell him I said what's happening.
Who?
Creep.
Oh, okay. I don't
Creep.
see Pete, but all right.
Oh. Oh, okay.
All right, bro.
All right.
Yeah. Well, we had Mumpy come through. Mumpy came through. Eddie Boy still yelling bombs, man. The Dodgers, man. We did our thing with them Yankees, though. Hey, I'm out of here too, y'all. Salute, salute, man. We finally got Mump to come through. Unexpected. You know what I always say? You never know who might show up on KM Video live streams, dog. Hey, y'all take it easy, man. I'm out of here. Peace.